National Convention, also called the Jacobin Republic, September 21st. France was officially a republic. Jacobins and Republicans were well-educated, middle-class, equality, liberty, fraternity. Two Jacobin factions, the Montagnards. The mountain was very radical, the other was more moderate. Oh, baby, why don't you just meet me in the convention? I'm abolishing the monarchy just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the convention? In the convention. Baby, why don't you just meet me in the convention? I'm abolishing the monarchy just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the convention? In the convention. Same colleagues were very influential on the convention. They were extremely radical. People and ideas. Our convention was too moderate. I know they favored direct democracy. Two Jacobin factions, the mountain and the religions. The mountain was very radical, the other was more moderate. Oh, baby, why don't you just meet me in the convention? I'm abolishing the monarchy just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the convention? In the convention. Looking at the king, I can't lie, just pouring out the monarchy, regardless of my objection. And it's not about my pride. Opposition was illegal, otherwise execution is coming. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the convention? I'm abolishing the monarchy just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the convention? In the convention. Baby, why don't you just meet me in the convention? I'm abolishing the monarchy just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the convention? In the convention. Baby, why don't you just meet me in the convention, baby? I'm abolishing the monarchy just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the convention? Convention, in the convention.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we will be discussing the National Convention, also known as the Jacobin Republic. France was officially made a republic on September 21st, 1791. The majority of the convention are the Jacobins and Republicans, which are the well-educated middle class. Society is based on the ideas of equality, liberty, and fraternity. These words were first said by Maximilien Robespierre, explaining how a revolutionary government should assemble their military. Liberty is rooted in the idea of Enlightenment natural rights. This motivated revolutionaries to favor a constitutional monarchy early on, and now, with more radical thinking, it justifies the persecution of anyone hindering another person's liberty with hereditary or class privileges. Equality often refers to equality in the government. This includes getting rid of hereditary privileges. One of the revolutionaries' first acts was to get rid of this advantage in courts of law. Fraternity has to do with camaraderie between revolutionaries. This included women early in the revolution, but now excludes them from the political sphere, denying their suffrage. Hello, what group are you part of?
I'm a part of the mountain.
What social class are you in, and what do you believe?
I'm a part of the urban class. I am a very radical Republican, and my leaders are Danton and Robespierre.
Thank you for speaking with us today. You're part of the Girondins, correct?
Yes, I am.
What social class are you part of, and what do you believe?
I am part of the rural community, and I have beliefs that are slightly more moderate than those of the mountain.
We appreciate you spending time with us today. What group do you find yourself in?
I'm a part of the Sans Culotte.
What social class are you in, and what are some of your major beliefs?
I'm a part of the working class, but I have extremely radical beliefs. I believe the convention is far too moderate and favor a direct democracy. And our group has our own separate economic agenda from the convention.
Your group has affected many major events. What do these include?
Some events include the storming of the Bastille, the March to Versailles, King Louis's attempt to escape from the Tuileries Palace with his family, and the September massacres.
Thank you for speaking with us today.
Yes.
We, as members of the National Convention, are convicting you, King Louis XVI, of treason for conspiring with Austria throughout this revolution. You will now be executed for what you have done.
Breaking news. Today in October of 1793, we have just found out that Marie Antoinette has been executed. She was considered to be an enemy of the revolution. She was claimed to be highly treasonous for allegedly depleting the national treasury. She supposedly was conspiring with France's enemies, including Austria. She was also funding foreign powers. With all this disloyalty to France, she was publicly executed using the guillotine.
It seems that nowadays, executions are all the rage. But these executions tend to be a bit of a hassle. Trust me, we've noticed. So that's why we introduce to you the guillotine, a machine that executes people by means of decapitation. It can be used to eliminate anyone who the government disagrees with. It's quick, easy, and relatively mess-free. So stop by your nearest French depot and pick up your very own guillotine on sale right now for $3.99, not including tax. This product is not responsible for any injuries or deaths.
Welcome back. Today we will be discussing the Committee of Public Safety. This committee is an emergency government. It was formed to defend the new republic from internal and external challenges to the revolution. This includes rebellions and foreign invasions. The committee manages war, law, and administration. We have brought in Maximilien Robespierre to interview. Mr. Robespierre, what is your involvement with the Committee of Public Safety?
I've been elected to the committee.
And what are some of your inspirations?
As the leader of the Jacobins, I have been significantly inspired by Rousseau's ideas, and I support revolutionary idealism, and I argued for the execution and trial of King Louis XVI.
Thank you for speaking to us tonight.
Of course.
We, as members of the National Convention and the Committee of Public Safety, must address the food shortages and other related economic problems. Yes, we need to stabilize the economy and ensure the food supply stays steady. Also, with hunger and poverty, this will lead to more challenges to authority.
In order to avoid this, we will decrease the price of bread, allowing the poor to afford it. We will also introduce rationing.
We will order maximum allowable prices, nationalize small workshops, and order materials and grains from peasants.
With all of this, we as a country will be able to wage total war against our external problems. Perfect.
Now we are back to talk about the Republic of Virtue. The Republic of Virtue emerged as a new political culture under Robespierre to teach revolutionary values. The cult of the Supreme Being was introduced in June 1794. It was a deistic natural religion. They believed God created the universe, but did not interfere afterwards. The Republic was forced to recognize the existence of God and the immortality of the soul. Notre Dame Cathedral was converted into the Temple of Reason. The Temple of Reason was a state atheist location during the French Revolution, created to replace Christianity with the cult of reason. These temples were based on the ideals of reason, virtue, and liberty. The reforms that pushed this religion instead of Christianity directly threatened a majority of Catholics that lived in France during the French Revolution.
We have another story, but this time on the Thermidorian reaction. It ended Reign of Terror, led to a significant swing to conservatism. Lawyers and professionals of the bourgeoisie led the Liberal Revolution of 1789, took back their authority, reduced the power of Committee of Public Safety, closed the Jacobin Club, and Girondins were readmitted to the National Convention.
It must be established what we, the French Directory, are going to do.
Well, first off, we should establish that the Directory is going to only be us 5. Yes, it will be a moderate executive body with 5 members. Future directors will be chosen in a rotation with certain requirements.
Great, now what decisions do we make? We should be able to choose certain officials.
Like who?
Like army generals and ambassadors.
And government ministers.
And tax collectors.
Perfect, now we have discussed what we as a directory have as a job.
Today, we are here at a meeting of the directory to ask a few questions. First off, what are the qualifications required to become one of the directors?
A director has to be at least 40 years old and to have formally served as a deputy or minister. The new one is to be chosen each year on a rotation.
Great, so what challenges have you faced as a group so far?
Well, forming the directory resulted in immediate social unrest, and it kind of depended on the power of the army to govern France. And with little funds, it has been hard to finance projects. We have also been challenged with corruption.
Thank you for letting me come today.
Of course, it was great talking to you.
I might never be a king or a ruler. I might never be the monarch you always love. And I might never be the one with the crown. But it can be the National Convention. Louis XVI was convicted of treason, and he was executed in January of 1793. The Republic and its finances were in a crisis. Now the monarchy was abolished. But if you like the execution of Marie Antoinette, and if you like the execution of Louis XVI, if you like these two things, then you'll like the National Convention. And baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. And if you like the Committee of Public Safety, and if you like Maximilian Robespierre, Reign of Terror is the most known event, then baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. So let's start right now. I might never be a king or a ruler. I might never be the monarch you'll always love. And I might never be the one with the crown. But it can be the National Convention. Louis XVI was convicted of treason, and he was executed in January 1793. The Republic and its finances were in a crisis. Now the monarchy was abolished. But if you like the execution of Marie Antoinette, and if you like the execution of Louis XVI, if you like these two things, then you like the National Convention. And baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. And if you like the Committee of Public Safety, and if you like Maximilian Robespierre, Reign of Terror is the most known event, then baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. So let's start right now. The Republic of Virtue emerged as a new political culture. The Thermidorian reaction ended Reign of Terror. Many people have died. The Directory replaced the system. A new beginning began. But if you like the execution of Marie Antoinette, and if you like the execution of Louis XVI, if you like these two things, then you like the National Convention. And baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. And if you like the Committee of Public Safety, and if you like Maximilian Robespierre, Reign of Terror is the most known event, then baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. So let's start right now.